And the first ever Survivor Series took place on Thanksgiving night in 1987 from the Richfield Coliseum in Richfield Township, Ohio. And in the 37 years that the Survivor Series has existed, it has given us countless memories and moments that we'll remember for the rest of our lives. And today I'm going to give you my top 10 favorite. Good afternoon, everybody. How is all my wonderful subscribers and viewers out there doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. It's Nikki D, and welcome back to the Nikki D channel. Today, we're going to be doing my top 10 favorite WWE Survivor Series moments. What's your favorite Survivor Series moment of all time? Let me know down in the comment section below. And don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. I hope everybody continues to have a wonderful day, and without further ado, let's get to Number 10, Kurt Angle debuts. Kurt Angle was scheduled to debut with weeks of vignettes leading up to the Survivor Series show in 1999, and he was a highly anticipated gold medalist after winning the Olympics with a broken freaking neck in 1996. And when he got to Survivor Series, we saw exactly what Kurt Angle was made of. He ended up winning his match against Shawn Stasiak, and Kurt Angle really cemented himself at the 1999 Survivor Series, and honestly, it was a great moment for Kurt Angle to be able to establish himself on the WWE roster, and he was the first of his kind to really transition from Olympic wrestling. So it was great to see that aspect as well, and that's why Kurt Angle's debut was such a great Survivor Series moment. Number 9, Austin gets hit by a car. We stay on the 1999 Survivor Series for the number 9 spot, as well as right before the main event of the WWE Championship, we saw Stone Cold Steve Austin backstage, and he ended up getting hit by a car from an unknown assailant. It was a start of a great storyline that WWE told over the 2000 year, and we'll get to the latter half of that storyline later in the video, but Stone Cold Steve Austin getting hit by a car was a very shocking moment for the WWE Universe, seeing one of their favorite WWE superstars get taken out. We didn't hear from him on Raw or SmackDown over the following months afterwards to really put home the fact that Austin got taken out of commission, and honestly, it's a type of moment that you'll see on a lot of Survivor Series recaps, highlights, and honestly, it's probably one of my favorite moments of my childhood as well. Number 8, Undertaker retires. Now to a more recent event, we had the final farewell speech from The Undertaker himself, the 2020 Survivor Series, and The Undertaker hung the boots up for good after 30 years in WWE, and it was a monumental moment for The Undertaker, and it was Father Time that finally caught up to The Undertaker, and it was a very sad and emotional moment for a lot of people out there who are huge Undertaker fans, and it was one of those moments where he finally got to sit there and be himself, Mark Calloway, for a moment. It was a wonderful moment to see, honestly, and you never know if you get to see a man actually retire from professional wrestling these days. It was great to see that The Undertaker knew in his mind when it was time for him to hang it up, and he had one of the greatest careers you can have in professional wrestling and really deserved the final farewell speech that he received. Number 7, Sheamus cashes in on Roman. At the 2015 Survivor Series, we had a 16-person tournament with the final four in the WWE Championship concluding at Survivor Series. The final two were Roman Reigns versus Dean Ambrose, who put on a clinic of a match. Roman Reigns had defeated Dean Ambrose and won the WWE Championship. And right after a hard-fought match and the confetti was falling, Sheamus came out with his Money in the Bank contract, Triple H in a referee shirt, and Sheamus came in, cashed in, hit a bro kick on Roman Reigns. 1, 2, 3. Sheamus was the new WWE champion, and it was a very shocking moment to say the least. Roman Reigns was only WWE champion for 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So a very heartbreaking moment for Roman Reigns fans, but what a moment for Sheamus to really solidify himself and being able to cash in the Money in the Bank contract successfully. Number 6, Undertaker debuts. We're going all the way back to Survivor Series 1990 for this one, where I was just 1 year old and in a diaper. But The Undertaker was coming out at 6'10", 328 pounds to the dong of the belt for the very first time. And the people in attendance were in complete awe. They had never seen anything like this before. Even the commentary desk was in complete awe. The Undertaker competed in the third match on the card, the second Survivor Series match on the card. Got announced out by Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, and ended up teaming with him. The Undertaker didn't lose in this match. He was on the winning team, but he was eliminated from the match via countout. But Ted DiBiase came through and won the particular match as the sole survivor for his team. But The Undertaker's debut is just one of those things that will live in WWE history forever. It was a wonderful moment, and it really introduced us to a different side of entertainment from wrestling. Number 5, CM Punk wins WWE title. In 2011, CM Punk was facing off against Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship, and it was a very hard-fought match, and CM Punk ended up locking Alberto Del Rio up into the Anaconda Vice, where Alberto Del Rio tapped out, and CM Punk won the WWE Championship. This was a great moment because of the pop that CM Punk received upon winning the championship. He was over like Rover at that point with the WWE Universe, and CM Punk being able to capture the WWE Championship for the first time. I mean, he had captured the World Heavyweight Championship before, but this was the first time he captured the WWE title, the first of quite a few times between then and 2014 for CM Punk, but this moment in particular was special. The first time is always your specialist time, and CM Punk winning the WWE Championship at Survivor Series was an absolutely wonderful moment. Number 4, NXT shows up and wins Survivor Series. In 2019, NXT's rise to brand supremacy was a wonderful moment, but a lot of that credit should go to NXT invading Raw and SmackDown leading up to the Survivor Series. But even then, nobody thought that NXT was going to win brand supremacy at Survivor Series until it unfolded in front of their eyes. NXT dominated a lot of this card. They won 4 out of the 7 matches. SmackDown and Raw combined had won for 2. SmackDown won 2 matches. Raw won 1. They combined it for 3. Sorry. But NXT just cleaned house at 2019 Survivor Series, capped off with Shayna Baszler defeating Becky Lynch and Bayley in a triple threat match in the main event. And it was just a complete shocking moment moment from start to finish. One of the best rise to power moments we've seen recently. Number 3, Austin gets vehicular revenge. And we're right back to the Austin Survivor Series now, the year 2000, where we ended up finding out that Triple H was the one responsible for Austin getting hit by a car, and Triple H and Austin collided in a no disqualification match, and this match was completely brutal. Austin just getting complete revenge, beating the snot out of Triple H for most of this match. And this match concluded with Stone Cold dropping Triple H from a car up top of forklift. This did not stay in the ring for long. This went backstage. This went in the parking lot. And this got dirty. Honestly, I am very happy, but I'm also very surprised that Triple H did not get hurt more than he did with this kind of stunt. But at the end of the day, it was one of the greatest Survivor Series moments in WWE history, especially during the Attitude Era. Number 2, The Shield debuts. The 2012 Survivor Series main event was a triple threat match for the WWE Championship, with the champion CM Punk defending against John Cena and Ryback. And a good 20 minutes into the match, all of a sudden these three men, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns, showed up on the sideline from NXT and grabbed the Ryback, who was outside of the ring, triple power bombed him through the announce table, and helped CM Punk retain the WWE Championship in all of the chaos that ensued from the destruction of the Shield. But the Shield was one of the first factions from NXT to really just come up and make their mark in the way that they did. It was legendary. It was saying, we are taking over, we are here, and come and try to stop us if you can. And it was a wonderful moment, and it's a moment that we all as fans will probably remember, whether we like or we hate. It's still a great memory of Survivor Series. Number 1, Undertaker returns from a burning casket. 2005 Survivor Series, Randy Orton really had the advantage over The Undertaker, who we hadn't heard from. Randy Orton was going off about how he ended the legend of The Undertaker in his legend killer persona, but before the lightning bolt came, set the casket on fire, and The Undertaker rose out the burning casket. Just a visual alone is one of the greatest moments I've ever seen in professional wrestling. Not to mention the way it was pulled off and who did it. Randy Orton was so good facial expression wise at being able to look scared and be able to play that role well. The Undertaker coming out, nobody can give you a devil's look like The Undertaker can. The characters that played these roles in the situation were so perfectly put together, and that's a lot of the reason why I consider this moment my favorite WWE Survivor Series moment. And that was my top 10 favorite WWE Survivor Series moments. What's your favorite Survivor Series moment of all time? Let me know down in the comments section below. Don't forget to like the video, share the video on social media, and you made it all the way to the end of this video, go smash that subscribe button so you can be notified of when I drop my next video. And if you want to see some more of me, Nicky D, then go check out another one of my videos, because I got hours of content that'll keep you entertained well into the evening. With that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful evening. I'm Nicky D. This is the Nicky D channel, and I will see all y'all beautiful people next time. Bye, y'all.